Well folks, absolutely gutted. I mean that. Absolutely gutted. As you can see there, it's arrived, I was made up, everything's been well, over the moon, exactly how I wanted it. Hang on, where are you? Never goes that easy, does it? There's always something, always something. And this time's no different. Proper gutted, proper gutted. So anyway, me and Faye's been out all day today, 3 hours, no 3 hours, it's not been 3 hours, it's been 7 hours. Been out today 7 hours, Faye put a painted gear on back at bike. We did a video, she painted a picture and that, but it was a great little ride today. It was about 130 mile all in. And yeah, she's getting better every ride. But most of the point, the new arrival, or lack of it. Right, we had them all set up outside. Our barb facing one way, that one facing that way, like they were touching tyres in the middle, you know what I mean? I had all that set up. Thought make it a bit of fun, as you do, a bit of fun, it'll make a bit of an event of it, as you do. Stood back, forget the thumbnail, YouTube thumbnail, stood back and said to Faye, I said, I don't look right. Faye's at it, what do you mean? I said, there's something wrong with that bike. She said, oh no, why, what's up? Now, Faye enjoys riding bikes, but obviously to her, she couldn't see her. I said, look down that line there, that should be perfectly straight. She said, I can't see her. I said, no, come here. So I showed her. Forks are bent by about 2 inches as well. So it's been in a bump, it's gone into the back of something, or something's gone into the back of that and hit it forward, but I think that's just it, something. Squared on, it's bent the forks. How I didn't notice it yesterday, I'll never know. But the biggest thing is how it's got through an MOT, because the steering's a bit stiff. Now, granted, I seen the bike come, basically put it away, and we went out on our bikes. So I've not really seen it that much, if you know what I mean. Not stood back and proper looked at it as you do. How you do get your bike, you stand back and you have a good look. Well, today when we set them up for the reveal, I stood back and had a look at it. And yeah, when I noticed the forks were bent, eyes like a shithouse rat, me, honestly. I could see it, devoted. And then when you look proper, you think, how have I not noticed that? The bottom of the front mud guard, it's got like a fender extender. It must be that far away from the exhaust headers. Must be that far away. When on, if you look at a normal bike of that one, they're about that far away. And you know what? As I was rolling it in, I noticed the steering was really heavy on it. But I tried. Oh, there's Faye in the window. You probably see her. Faye! Yeah. As I rolled the bike in, when it arrived, I noticed the steering was heavy, but you know, as you do, I was excited to get the bike. Thought it was the rubber, just not used to it, and it just passed me by. I didn't really make out of it. Absolutely gutted. It was all set up for going out on that tomorrow. So, in fairness, I phoned the dealer. They're as gutted as I am. He said, however, because the fella who brought it, I can't say too much, I'm not dropping no one in it, because it's, at the moment, except for the person crashing it and then selling it knowing it's been bumped, that's if the people bought it didn't know. You know what I mean, you know what I'm getting at. We'll wait till it develops before we go any further with that one. But it's got through an MOT and it shouldn't have done, because obviously at some point that front wheel must have been jacked up and they'll have noticed the head bearings were stiff, and it's not been. So, phoned them anyway. They couldn't do enough. At first he said, right, don't worry about it, we'll come and get the bike and give you your money back. And I said, hang on, I don't really want my money back, I want this bike fixing. He said, all right, are you all right with that? I said, mate, the rest of the bike's mint. I'm absolutely over the moon with it. It's an old bike, it's like I say, 13 years old, 14 years old. Is it that? Hang on. 14 years old, nearly 15 years old, it's an old one. And I said, I made up with it. I don't want rid of it. If it can be fixed, obviously no expense to myself, and I'm not out of pocket in any way, shape or form, I'm happy to keep it. Really happy to keep it, because I'm over the moon with it. I'm just not happy with how that's missed so many eyes, because somebody's valeted it or cleaned it or whatever and they've not noticed it. But like I said to him on the phone, to be fair, you had to stand back and look at it proper squared on to see it. If you didn't look at it squared on, you wouldn't have noticed. And then if you, I know this is Faye's bike, but if you reached up inside, you can actually see a bit of flaking on the forks where it's bent, and it's flaked the chrome a bit. So anyway, sorry there's been no reveal. Sorry, there's nobody more gutted than me. And all I can do is, as soon as I know something, I'll let you know. Because we're all a big family, are we? It's just a bit of a giggle, all this YouTube nonsense, you know what I mean? It's not serious, just a bit of a giggle. I said, I've been out all day, come home, beer and broken bike. Like I said, shit happens. No use crying over it. Feel like it, but no use crying over it. And it will get resolved at some point. So anyway, thanks for watching. As soon as I know something, you'll know something, and we'll go from there. So see you later. Thank you, folks.